Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Rizanatul Putri Auror Septiana from English Education Department. On this special occasion, I would like to present my analysis of a poem entitled The Mystery of Pain by Emily Dickinson. The Mystery of Pain by Emily Dickinson. Pain has an element of blank. It cannot recollect when it began, or if there were a day when it was not. It has no future but itself. Its infinite realms contain its past, enlightened to perceive new periods of pain. So, what is the powerful words of the poem? The first one is blank. The literal meaning is empty space or something without content or detail. The suggested meaning is represents the emptiness and numbness caused by pain. And then the future. The literal meaning is time that is yet to come. While the suggested meaning, the future implies hopelessness and the pain feels endless. And then realms. The literal meaning of realms, kingdom or large areas of land or territories. The suggested meaning of realms, pain described as territory that spreads everywhere in your life, like it rules your mind. And then enlighten. The literal meaning of enlighten is given knowledge or understanding or made aware. While the suggested meaning of enlighten, one becomes more conscious of new layers of pain through suffering. While the perceive, the literal meaning is to become aware of something through the senses or mind. The suggested meaning is pain forces a person to realize its presence again and again. And then the word play. The first one is it cannot recollect. This phrase implied personification. This phrase suggests pain is so strong it erases memory, showing how suffering can control the mind. The second one, infinite realms. This phrase implied metaphorical, turns pain into a powerful ruler of emotional space, showing pain as a dominant force. And then, no future but itself. It This phrase emphasizes hopelessness. Pain continues forever with no space, and then enlightened to perceive. This phrase showing contrast. Twist the positive word enlighten into something tragic and showing that pain only teaches more pain. And the last one is new periods of pain. This phrase suggests time will heal, but really pain repeats endlessly, creating a cycle of suffering. And the last chapter is unusual words. The first word is blank. Why it's unusual? Blank usually used for something visual like paper, not emotion. If change, what happened? If blank replaced with empty, the emotional impact becomes weaker. Blank feels colder and more mental, while empty sounds general. And then realms. Why it's unusual? Realms means a royal or fantasy word, not normally linked to pain. If realms replaced with places or areas, it loses power. Realms makes pain feel like a ruler or empire. And then enlighten. Why it's unusual? Enlighten, normally positive or wisdom, used ironically here. If enlighten change with force or made, the irony disappears. Enlighten creates contrast and depth. So we reach the conclusion. From the analysis of the poem Pain Has an Element of Blank by Emily Dickinson, we learn that pain is a deep emotional state that can control human life. The poem shows that pain is not just a momentary feeling, but a lasting experience that shapes how people think, remember, and see the future. Through word choice like blank and infinite realms, the poet suggests that pain can feel empty yet endless. By analyzing its literal meaning, deeper suggestion, and diction, we understand that poetry helps express complex human emotions that are often difficult to explain in ordinary language. So that's all from me. Uh, thank you very much for your attention. And I'm sorry if I do any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.